Around exciting Freihofer-sponsored R7 for Beekmantown's Lonnie Rivers. On the outside, driving the Bruno Motorsports 66, that is Jason Bruno. Here comes the field off of turn number 4. The green flag is out. And another Saturday night of short track racing action in the Big A is under green. Back to row number 3, there's Hunter Bates moving into the 4th spot down low. The Middlebury, Vermont driver, as they're 3 wide towards the back of the pack. Also moving towards the front, Ballston Spa's Mike Coffey Jr. in the 06. Here comes Adam Pearson down low on the inside. Keep an eye on Pearson, the East Corinth, Vermont driver, in the Moonlight Auto Repair number 15, who's digging down low in turn number 1. Pearson looking to move into the 4th position as Billy Cook is off the pace at top turn 2, back on it now, but he drifted high up the track, and Pearson's going to grab the spot. He'll go to 4th. Here comes Mike Coffey Jr. moving underneath as well. He'll move to the 5th spot with a 06. Everybody is chasing Neil Provost in week number 1. That number 74 flipped right along the front stretch, but he's cruising out front tonight. Half a backstretch lead now over Lonnie Rivers in the R7. Running in 3rd is Hunter Bates. The Middlebury, Vermont driver has another Vermonter right behind. That is the number 15 of Adam Pearson. Pearson from East Corinth, Vermont, running in the 4th position. Mike Coffey Jr. running in 5th. Here comes Pearson digging down low to the inside, moving for 3rd. Pearson will grab the 3rd spot away from fellow Green Mountain Stater Hunter Bates in the 9B. Adam Pearson goes to the 3rd spot. Still everybody chasing Neil Provost as we're halfway in the first qualifier for the Fidelis Scare Sportsman. Out front it is Provost. Lonnie Rivers runs in 2nd. The 15 of Adam Pearson works in 3rd. Hunter Bates has the 9B running in the 4th position, and it's Mike Coffey Jr. rounding out the top 5. Running in 6th is Billy Cook in the M70. Behind Cook in the 7th spot, it's the 66 of Jason Bruno. And at the back of the pack in the 69C, it's Corey McCoy, who's from Peru. Here comes your leader, Neil Provost to the 74. 2 laps to go this time, and he's got a comfortable lead out front. Lonnie Rivers in the R7 running in that 2nd spot. Adam Pearson to the 15, moving in 3rd. Hunter Bates runs in 4th. Leaders working down the backstretch through turns 3 and 4. Here comes the leader off of turn number 4. White flag is out for the PKD Foundation number 74 of Neil Provost. Lonnie Rivers in the R7 continues to run a good 12 car lengths off the back of the 74. Adam Pearson in the 15, who was running really well at the start of this qualifier, works in 3rd. Here they come off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Neil Provost to win the first qualifier of the night. R7 Lonnie Rivers 2nd. Pearson finishes in 3rd. Bates finishes in 4th. And it's Coffey Jr. in the 06 finishing in the 5th spot. Billy Cook de Gonzague, Quebec. That is Moise Paget in the number 49. And working on the outside of Paget, there is the 3rd place point man from Corinth, New York. He is driving the Cleveland Brothers Landscape, Rocco's Pizzeria, Broadalbin Manufacturing 09, Connor Cleveland. He'll roll from the outside of row number 3, 6th starting spot. Back to row number 4 on the inside, 7th starting position. Discount Liquor and Wine number 44 from Dannemora. Tyler Terry will start shotgun from the 9th spot. 9 machines set to roll. Qualifier number 2 for the Fidelis Scare Sportsman in the green. Flag is out. 3 wide move down low from Bigor at the drop of the green flag. Bigor gets a couple of spots as the 30 wasn't able to get going. That's Zach Daniels. He's moving towards the back. Cody Aubin's off the pace. And the yellow call goes out to the drivers. They'll try it again. The yellow flag displayed from Chief Starter Jason 2, the 49, Moise Paget on the outside of row 2. All right, here they come off turn 4. Green flag is out. They roll through 1 and 2. Aubin on the outside has the lead. Here comes Bigor trying to dig underneath. Bigor looking down the backstretch into turn number 3. Aubin on the outside trying to hold serve, drifting through turn number 4. As Paget runs in that 3rd spot, he's trying to chase down the top 2. Gabriel Sear running in the 4th spot. Connor Cleveland, who was quick in practice in that 09. He's looking to get a leg up as he powers off turn number 2. He'll go to the 4th spot. Right behind, Johnny Scarborough is going to follow through in that same hole into turn number 3. Out front, Cody Aubin. He gets up into the cushion off of turn number 4. Jamie Bigor looking to the inside in turn 1. Race for the lead. 3 cars digging down low. Here comes Bigor in the 19. He'll grab the lead off 2. Aubin runs in the 2nd spot. Paget looking to take that position away. Paget in the ICM Enterprises 49 looking to grab 2nd off of turn number 4. Cody Aubin will hang on for now. Jamie Bigor leads out front with a 19. Here comes Paget through on the inside off of turn number 2. He'll go to 2nd. Aubin goes back to third. Connor Cleveland runs in fourth. Johnny Scarborough in the 61 runs in the fifth spot. Daryl Nutting runs in position number 6. Nutting with a bad time over in turn number 4, pushed up badly in the track as we're halfway in qualifier number 2. Jamie Begor's lead is 4 car lengths off of turn 2. Begor and his crew had a long night. They looked to load their car last night. They had all kinds of problems with the motor, and they've been turning on it all afternoon as well. Usually that 19 for Jamie Begor is one of the first cars in the garage, but he was one of the later arrivals as they really struggled trying to get his power plant up to speed. Begor is trying to hold off Moise Paget. Here comes Paget digging off of turn number 4, looking to the inside with 2 laps to go. Begor shows the way in the 19. Paget gets a good run through 1 and 2, but so does Begor on the top. Begor maintains the advantage. It's 2 car lengths. Connor Cleveland runs in third. Running in fourth is Johnny Scarborough. Cody Aubin back to 5th in the number 7. White flag is out. Top 5 will pick up handicap. And right now, that 5th position, Cody Aubin in car 7. And Paget make a move. Here he is down the backstretch in tow, running 2 car lengths off the back of Jamie Begor's 19. Begor working the top side off turn number 4. Paget trying to get underneath down the front stretch. Checkered flag is out, and it's Jamie Begor with a win. Paget will finish in the 2nd spot. Connor Cleveland brings the 09 home in 3rd. The 61 for Johnny Scarborough 4th, and Cody Aubin finishes the outside row number 4, the 8th starting spot. He is driving the Pepper Lightning Lardy's Barbecue sponsored number 2 from Plattsburgh. That is Rico Hernandez. And shotgun on the field in the Bolac Excavation number 43 from Essex, New York. That is Josh Terry. Green flag is out. 9 machines take the green flag in the 3rd qualifier for the Fidelis Care Sportsman. And they're bunched up over in turn number 2. Nick Haywood had to get way down low off the racing surface, and he's towards the back of the pack as it boxed up right around the 3rd spot on back. Race for the lead. Out front, it's the 18. Chris Kaye working on the outside. Sullivan in car 3 working down low. Kaye is able to power around on the outside, and he'll go to the front. Danny Sullivan chases him down along the backstretch. Working in 3rd, it's Joey Scarborough in the 38. Scarborough bobbles over in turn number 4. He's off the pace. He had to get down low to try to collect it. That allows Jack Spieshak in the 08 to go to the 3rd spot. Here's Spieshak on the outside. Scarborough in the 38. Back to the 4th position. Nick Haywood having a tough time in the Labatt Blue 29. He's still working towards the back of the pack. Out front, it's the 18 of Chris Kaye. The Moores Forks driver leading by 5 car lengths over Danny Sullivan in the 3. In 4th is Jack Spieshak in the 08. Make that in 3rd is Spieshak. 4th in the 38, that is Joey Scarborough. Scarborough bobbles in 2. Here comes Jamie LaFountain to the inside. The Marcia Holmes 20X for Jamie LaFountain moving to the 4th position. Scarborough goes back to 5th, halfway in qualifier number 3. Scarborough is off the pace with a 38. Problems for Joey Scarborough. The Greg's Tire 38 comes to a halt off of turn number 4. And the New Hampshire driver, that is Adam Gage in the number 21. He's holding down that 5th position. Just outside the top 5. In 6th is Rico Hernandez. Nick Haywood's 29 running back in 7th. And then at the back of the pack, Josh Terry in the 43. Green flag back out. Wheel to wheel into turn number 1. Kaye on the outside will try to power down the backstretch. He's ahead by a couple of car lengths. Danny Sullivan again trying to get on that back bumper. Here comes Jamie LaFountain digging on the outside. Working down low is Jack Spieshak in the 08. LaFountain in the 20X right up towards the wall along the front stretch. Just about dead even for that 3rd position. Spieshak down low. LaFountain up high. Continue to run wheel to wheel off turn number 2. Good battle for 3rd ongoing. Spieshak in the 08. LaFountain in the 20X. Popsicle sticks are out this time. 2 laps to go for Chris Kaye in the 18. Jamie LaFountain solidifies his hold on 3rd. Wheel to wheel racing for that 3rd spot. Nick Haywood trying to get into the top 5. Labatt Blue number 29 runs in 6th. You want handicap, you got to be in the top 5, and right now Adam Gage has that 5th spot. Here comes Haywood looking down low into turn number 4 with a white flag out. 1 lap to go. That was another team that was fighting motor issues. Nick Haywood with a 29, and he is digging to try to get that 5th spot. He will off turn number 2. Haywood takes the Casella-sponsored 29 to 5th. Out front, here comes Chris Kaye. Down the front stretch, checkered flag is out. He's going to win it. 2nd to Danny Sullivan. 3rd to Jamie LaFountain. 4th goes to Jack Spieshak in the 08. And rounding out the top 5 with a final lap pass to get on the outside of the 3rd row, 6th starting spot. That is the Adirondack Firewood Atkins Trucking 1 New York from Clintonville. That is Greg Atkins. And And in the final row, in the Freihofer's Gayosa Wine and Spirits, Mueller and Sons Heavy Duty Towing and Recovering 19, Jesse Mueller from Olmstedville. And two-time winner Chris Raby in the 0-1. He'll start from the 8th spot. 3 wide at the back of the pack. Mueller on the inside. Raby in the 0-1. He's boxed. Waiting to see how things develop. And eventually moving down low to the inside of the 55 of Matt Woodruff. Look at Raby go down low. Underneath Mueller. Flying towards the front. But Mueller is able to hold serve in the 19. McLean's in a little bit of trouble in the 14. Way up off the cushion in turns 1 and 2. 3 wide down the backstretch off turn 2. Mueller on the inside. The meat and the sandwich, the 24, the pistol, Patrick Dupree. Way up high, McLean in the 14. It is Dupree holding on to that 3rd spot. Out front, Mike Perotti in the 35. Cale Robidoux in the 46 runs in the 2nd spot. 3rd in the 19, Jesse Mueller, as he'll grab the spot away from the pistol, Patrick Dupree. Dupree running in 4th. Here comes Raby in the 0-1. St. Lawrence Radiology 0-1. Look at a dig down low as he works off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Oh, problems on the 46. Smoke coming out of the back of the St. Constant driver's machine. Cale Robidoux, he is off the pace and pulling into the infield. Looks like a motor issue on the 46. Yellow flag is in qualifier number 1 for the Egglefield Ford Modifieds. Slow pace set by Perotti and Mueller. And now Perotti wants to go. Here they come into turn number 4. Along the front stretch now. They touch off turn number 4. Green flag is out. Oh, the two came together coming off of turn number 4, Mueller and Perotti, as they played joust off the 4th turn. And now everybody sails away down the backstretch. Perotti's got a 2-car length advantage. Mueller dives down low into turn number 3. Doesn't stick for him, though. Perotti pulls away. Here comes Raby after him, halfway in the first qualifier. Perotti in the 35 working along the top. Mueller digging down low. Raby also digging down low. And it's a good gap back now to the 24, the pistol, Patrick Dupree. Greg Atkins in the 1 runs in the 5th position. Top 4 qualify for a handicap. It's Mike Perotti leading by 10 car lengths at the start-finish line. Mueller in the 19 runs in 2nd. Raby trying to chase him down in the 0-1. The 24 of Patrick Dupree runs in 4th. Greg Atkins holding down a top 5 run. Here is Perotti on the top side. Perotti off of turn number 4 continues to build the advantage. Mueller and Sons Heavy Duty Towing and Recovery number 19 for Jesse Mueller runs in 2nd. Then it's 5 car lengths back to the St. Lawrence Radiology 0-1 for Chris Raby. Raby looking down low as he powers through 3 and 4 with 2 laps to go for Mike Perotti. Perotti had a comfortable lead when the steering box let go in the feature event last week. Mueller holding down that 2nd spot. Raby had closed to a car length, was digging right off that back bumper in turn number 2. Here comes the leader, Perotti, off of turn number 4. The white flag is out. The Adirondack Auto Hutting Nissan 35 machine for Mike Perotti with a comfortable lead out front. Mueller holding down that 2nd spot. Raby not in the mix to make a move for that 2nd position. Here comes your winner off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out for Plattsburgh's Mike Perotti with a win. Jesse Mueller brings it home in 2nd. 3rd, Chris Raby in the 0-1. 4th, the 24 for the pistol, Patrick Dupree. Greg Atkins is 5th in the 1. Then it's Matt Woodruff 6th with the double nickel. And the 14 of Ryan McLean brings it home. He might have had something for Chris Raby. Keep an eye on him charging from the back in this qualifier. From St. Hyacinthe, Quebec in the Bernier Excavation number 25. Steve Bernier, he'll roll from 7th. All right, set to run. Here they come off of turn number 4. The green flag is out. George Foley in the 34 shows the way. Here comes Travis Bruno. 3 wide for 2nd. Gage Bourne in the 16 works the rim on the outside as he tries to grab that 2nd spot away from Nick Lucier in the 3. Morin working the rim. Here he comes around the 16. He'll go to 2nd. Gage Bourne goes to the 2nd spot. George Foley works out front. Here is the 25 way up on the top of 1 and 2 as they work 3 wide along the front stretch into turn 1. Now down the back stretch. Bruno, he drifts way up high in turn number 3. He'll lose a spot. He'll lose 2, maybe 3 by the time he's done. The 25 of Steve Bernier trying to find room down low. He'll dive down into 1 and 2, and he'll take that 3rd spot away from Nick Lucier in the 3. Out front, it's George Foley in the 34. Gage Bourne trying to chase him down. He's working up high. The 25 of Bernier running in that 3rd spot. Lucier in the 3 got way up high that time off of turn number 4. And closing in now is the 24S of Jake Scarborough. Scarborough on the back bumper. Gage Morin closing down on George Foley. Morin drifts up high into turn number 4. Here comes Bernier in the 25 after him. Bernier draws onto the back bumper. He'll look down low in turn number 1. Morin takes it down low. Bernier had to get on the binders a little bit, and now down the backstretch, he's 2 car lengths behind the 16. Now he'll go to the top. Look at Bernier go, boy. He is wheeling all around the racetrack. A bobble from Foley. Here comes Morin looking for the lead as we're halfway in this qualifier. George Foley in the 34. Gage Morin in the 16. He'll take the lead off turn number 2. Foley back to second. Bernier right there in the 25 as well. Sizing up Foley. Looking down low through turn number 4. Along the front stretch, Morin leads. Foley runs in second. Steve Bernier in the Bernier Excavation from St. Hyacinthe, Quebec, running in the third spot. Oh, Foley way up high off 2. A bobble from the 34, and there goes the 25 to second. Bernier goes back to the top. That's where that car has been fast as they work along the front stretch. Gage Morin with a 3-car length lead over the 25 of Steve Bernier. Bernier closing quickly onto the back of the 16. Then it's a gap back to George Foley in the 34. A bigger gap to Nick Lucier in car 3, who runs in 4th. Popsicle sticks are out. It's a battle for the lead out front. Up against the wall, Bernier in the 25. Morin down low in the 16. Here comes Bernier in the 25 trying to grab the lead. They both power off turn number 2. Wheel to wheel down the backstretch into turn number 3. The 25 of Steve Bernier continues to dig up high. Morin trying to get down low. Bernier takes the lead of the white flag. Steve Bernier in the 25 from last to first in this qualifier. Making a move up high, but that car seems to be working wherever he throws it. Oh, we got a car up into the wall. Yellow flag is out. There's a car into the wall in turn number 1. Yellow flag is out. That is the 4 for Brandon Atkins. Nick Lucier in the number 3, running in the 5th position. Clifton Park driver sits 5th. And then in the back of the pack from Plattsburgh, Travis Bruno in the 91 New York. Set to go. They're on it now. Here they come off of turn number 4 along the front stretch. Green flag is out. Good restart for Bernier on the outside. Bernier gets a good drive off of turn number 2. Let's see if he can pull away down the backstretch. 2, 3, 4. Car lengths the advantage as he flies down the backstretch. Really was able to power off of 2. Here comes Gage Morin back after him. White flag is out this time. Steve Bernier is in control. Morin runs in second. Jake Scarborough running in third. George Foley fourth. Travis Bruno's gone to the 5th spot with the 91 New York. Here comes the field through 3 and 4. Along the front stretch, checkered flag is out. Your winner from St. Hyacinthe, Quebec. It is a 25 for Steve Bernier. In second, Gage Morin to the 16. Third goes to the 24S. Is Brent Jarvis on the outside, driving the O'Neill Racing 52, Keith O'Neill. Back to row 3 on the inside. Metalman in the number 2. He is from Clayburgh. And shotgun on the field in the 771, James Duncan, who is from Latham, New York, a regular down at the Albany-Saratoga Speedway. He'll run from the 6th spot. Mark Caron was here with his number 5. Mark not making the call, though, for this qualifier. As the green flag is out for the 1 qualifier of the night for the Poiriers True Value Renegades. And the battle is out front. Michael Wright in the 78. The 32 for 2-time winner Brent Jarvis. Jarvis is the point leader in the division. 2 starts, 2 wins, and he's pulling away now. 2 car lengths to lead. Michael Wright in the 78 runs in second. Jay LaGrave in the number 79 is third. Keith O'Neill right behind him in the 52. And then again it is James Duncan in the number 771. Metalman in the number 2 brings up the rear. Jay LaGrave with a big bobble over in turn number 2. That car jumps up the racetrack. He'll lose the spot to Keith O'Neill. Everybody chasing the 32 of Brent Jarvis. 5 car lengths is the lead over Michael Wright in the 78. The Wright team had some mechanical problems with that 78 car last week, but they've got him running at speed now. The 52 of Keith O'Neill working at third. Jay LaGrave runs in 4th. And then Latham, New York's James Duncan in the 771 running in the 5th spot. Out front, the 32, Brent Jarvis on cruise control. He's halfway home. Michael Wright in the 78 trying to collect it along the front stretch. That brings Keith O'Neill into the mix. Keith O'Neill in the number 52 trying to move to the inside of Michael Wright off of turn number 2. Michael Wright holding him off for now as the 52 of O'Neill tries to close in. Jay LaGrave also trying to close back in with the number 79. Brent Jarvis in the 32 with a half front stretch lead over Michael Wright in the 78. The 52 of Keith O'Neill continues to run in third. And it's Shayla Grave in the 79 fourth. And the 771 of James Duncan running in fifth. 2 laps to go for Brent Jarvis. Michael Wright still in that second spot. Keith O'Neill looking down low through turns 1 and 2. Can't quite get to the inside. Jayla Grave in the 79, 2 car lengths off the back of O'Neill's 52. And then a gap back to James Duncan in the 771. White flag out. 1 lap to go for the 32 of Brent Jarvis. Michael Wright in the 78 goes to the infield. Michael Wright bobbles off turn number 4. He ends up in the infield with a white flag out. Here comes your winner off of turn number 4. He's been cleaning house in the Renegade so far, and he wins the qualifier tonight. 32, Peru's Brent Jarvis with the win. Finishing in second will be Keith O'Neill with a 52. Jayla Gray finishes third with the 79. James Duncan in the 771 finishes in fourth. And Metalman finishes in fifth with number 2. Sixth will be Michael Wright. They'll have their feature event later on in the night as well. As they're about to pick up the pace, let's hope, as they move into turn number 4. Here they come along the front stretch. And now it's time to hit the accelerator. Green flag is out. Coolidge in the 471, Walker in the 77, as they work their way up into turns 1 and 2. The 77 of Sean Walker is going to take the lead. Coolidge in the 471 runs in second. Michael Daniels with that spanking new paint job runs in third. The 13 of Nathan Smart works in the fourth position. And then there's Roland, number 5, running in position 5. The 77 of Sean Walker has the lead. Michael Daniels in the 95D around the outside. Oh, look out, hang on to it. Racing way down low, trying to get back up on the track and hang on to his spot. He does, how about that? All the way down to the infield, he hangs on to his position. Oh, the 13 and the 5 get together. They're playing bumper cars in the back. Roland was able to keep the 5 pointed in the right direction. 13 as well. He used the 5 as a rub rail to keep it pointed straight. Out front, the 77 of Sean Walker is the leader. The 95D of Michael Daniels runs in second. Roland Gay in car 5 runs in third. It is Derek Coolidge in the 471 fourth. And the 13 of Nathan Smart running in fifth. Challenge for the lead. The 95D, Daniel says it's time to go to the lead, and he's going to do that in turn 2. Entry-level racing here, and there is room to grow. If you'd like to join him out there on the track, you can find the rules package that is on the Airborne website at www.airborneparkspeedway.com. We'd like to see this division grow as the year goes on. Make the car safe with a good roll cage inside, knock out the glass, and come and try your hand at it. Michael Daniels in the 95D leading, and here comes Roland Gay. Michael Daniels won in week 1. Roland Gay won in week number 2, and the white flag is out. Only qualifier for the Strictly Stocks, the 95D of Daniels, trying to use up a bunch of racetrack and make it difficult for the number 5 to get by. Here comes Roland Gay. He's going to go to the outside. Daniels in the 95D. Oh, slingshot move from Roland. Went outside, tried to come down low. As they race down the line, it's the 95D holding on for the win in the qualifier. Roland Gay finishes in second with a 5. Sean will have to go into my notes and try to look through all my paperwork to try to find him. I don't have him on my original list. Back to row number 3 in the 66. It's Eugene Devens from Saranac. On the outside, Josh Laporte in the 45B. And then last week's winner, Tyler Irwin in the 54. He will start from the back of the pack. All right, green flag is out as the field races off of turn number 2. Oh, it's Clem Bell in the 18. And the one thing that I liked about Clem's car, when he comes around, if you can check the windshield of that number 18 and check out Clem's spelling of the word racing. He's got a new way of spelling the word racing. R-A-C-E-I-N-G. That E is for extra fast, perhaps. As they work off of turn number 2 down the backstretch, out front, it is the 15 of Fast Eddie. The 11 for Michael Whalen running in second. He goes to the outside. Contact as they race for third. The 66 and the 45B as they both try to get point in the right direction. Still leaning on each other along the front stretch. Josh Laporte in the 45B, the 66 with a right front tire that is down. That's Eugene Devins. He's going to go back to the garage area. Josh Laporte in the 45B is one of the top drivers in the division as the 66 continues to limp back towards the pits. Looks like he's going to be able to make it there. Here come the leaders. Fast Eddie in the 15 showing the way. Then it is the 11 of Michael Whalen. He's in that second spot. Tyler Irwin runs in third. Oh, Clem Bell in the 18. I think that car is having some trouble. He is limping along. Turn number 2. Here's the 34 of Dennis Giddings. He'll go around. Clem Bell is off the pace, and he's going to pull his car into the infield. A good battle out front with 2 laps to go. Fast Eddie in the 15 and Michael Whalen Jr. in car 11. Michael Whalen just a car length off the back of Fast Eddie. Tyler Irwin's trying to close in. He started dead last, and he's running in third. As the leaders work into turn number 4, coming along the front stretch now, white flag is out. And Eddie Brissett has a 1 car length lead over Michael Whalen in the 11. Whalen looking down low over in turn number 2. Michael Whalen gets a good run down the backstretch. They're dead even now. Advantage Michael Whalen going to turn number 3. Here is Michael Whalen in car 11. Eddie Brissett in car 15 on the outside. It's going to be a drag race as they work along the front stretch. Down to the line. Checkered flag is out. Michael Whalen is going to get the win. Eddie Brissett in the 15 finishes in second. Tyler Irwin finishes in third. Finishing in fourth, Josh Laporte in the field. Always good to have Mark in the field, and he is set to go for the first time in 2017. All right, here comes the field. 12 laps is going to be the distance, and the green flag is out. Again, 12 laps the distance in this one, and they're leaning on each other in the front row as they work into 1 and 2. Here comes Brent Jarvis to the inside of Keith O'Neill. He'll look to get the nose to the inside of the 79 as they work down the backstretch into turn number 3. Jay LaGrave in the 79 shows the way, but here comes the 32 of Brent Jarvis looking down low. The leader of lap number 1 is going to be Jay LaGrave in the number 79. Jarvis has car 32 running in second. He'll try to dive down to the inside in turn 2. Michael Wright in the 78 running back in that 5th spot. Looked to make a move to get to 4th, but wasn't able to make it successfully. The 32 of Brent Jarvis trying to move to the inside of Jay LaGrave off of turn number 4 on the front stretch. It is the 32 of Brent Jarvis at the line in the lead. Brent Jarvis takes the lead away on lap number 2. Off of 2, LaGrave runs in second. Keith O'Neill running in third. It's a gap back to the 771 of James Duncan. And then running in 5th is Michael Wright in the 78. Mark Caron's doing a good job with that number 5. He has his car running in the 6th position, and he is looking to join the fight for a top 5 run. Brent Jarvis trying to pull away now. He has opened it up. It's a 5 car length advantage as they work down the backstretch. The 79 of LaGrave running in second. Duncan in the 771 is off the top of the track. There might have been some contact that helped get him off the racing surface. Down low, Keith O'Neill in the 52. Brent Jarvis in the 32 leading. Second, Jay LaGrave in the number 79. Running in third, Keith O'Neill in the 52. Mark Caron's up to 4th in car 5. The 78 of Michael Wright running in 5th, and running in the 6th spot, James Duncan in the 70-71. And Metal Man can see them all.
Duncan last night with a second place finish down at the Albany Saratoga Speedway in his 771 Street Stock, the division, but this would be down at the Albany Saratoga Speedway.
How many cars down there?
In this division, anywhere from 17 to 22.
And he finished second last night. So he ran well with the 771. As they're halfway, Brent Jarvis is looking to make it 3 for 3 on the year, and he is really dialed in that number 32. Here is Keith O'Neill making his way to the 2nd spot on the inside of Jay LaGrave's number 79. But right now, it's almost a full front stretch lead for the number 32. Brent Jarvis cruising out front. Keith O'Neill in the 52, Jay LaGrave in the 79, Michael Wright in the 78, and then car 5 for Mark Caron. And a gap back to James Duncan in the 771, and the Junk is Beautiful number 2 for a medal man at the back. 8 laps complete now for the 32 of Brent Jarvis. And, you know, he has really figured out the fast way around in the Renegade division. He works a very smooth line. Very capable in the Renegade division last year on the asphalt, but you watch his line around the track and he hits his marks, and he's really focused on where he needs to point that car.
Oh, look out. Problem, Mike Wright's over in the 78 in turn number 4.
Michael Wright rolling in turn 4. There appears to be some sparks underneath that 78 as well. Michael Wright quickly out of his car. That certainly is a good sign as he is able to quickly get out of the 7. On the outside of row number 3. Jarvis, the point leader, with a 12-point lead over Keith O'Neill. So the top 2-point guys on the front row for this restart with 9 laps complete. Here they come along the front stretch, and the green flag is back out. Jarvis on the inside, Keith O'Neill on the outside. O'Neill gets a pretty good run off the top of turn number 2, but it's Jarvis who's pulling away down the backstretch. It's about a car length advantage. Here they come off of turn number 4. Popsicle sticks out. 2 laps to go for leader Brent Jarvis. And it's a 3-car length lead of the line.
Keep an eye on Mark Karen trying to crack into the top 3.
Karen looking to the inside. Jay LaGrave drifting a little bit over in turn number 2. Karen trying to get that nose underneath for that 3rd spot. Here comes the field off of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap separating the 32 of Brent Jarvis from win number 3 on the season. Jarvis down the backstretch. Keith O'Neill still running in 2nd. Jay LaGrave working in 3rd. Mark Karen in 5 is 4th. Here comes your winner off of turn number 4. 3 for 3. It's a hat trick for the 32 of Brent Jarvis. The 52 of Keith O'Neill 2nd. Jay LaGrave 3rd. 4th, Mark Karen. 5th to James Duncan in the 7th into victory lane. Jay LaGrave in the 79 brings it home in 3rd. Robbie making his way down trackside. Teams in the division are going to have 3 finishers. Robbie, you got it?
All right, give Brent Jarvis a nice round of applause. He's out of the number 32. 3 for 3 for Brent. Come on over, Brent. Well, it just seems week in and week out, the car continues to just get faster and faster. It seemed as though tonight you were very smooth, hitting your marks. Talk a little bit about the car and the race.
This was probably the first night where I felt actually really comfortable driving the car. We still been chasing, even though last week's we've been doing well. We were still chasing this week, playing with the settings and everything. And finally, the car really felt comfortable to drive tonight, and it just had a good run.
Talk about the restart. A number of drivers in the division, a number of drivers in other divisions as well, prefer the top of the racetrack. You selected the bottom. Talk about that thought process and also your car down on the inside.
Well, I really like the middle of the track, but tonight, being the first feature out, the bottom really wasn't tore up much like last week. So I felt that that would just give me the best shot, staying on the bottom. It was pretty smooth on the bottom. I knew I could get good grip off turn 2 and just go from there. I don't know what happened to Mike Wright. I hope he's all right. It looks pretty serious, but it seems like he walked in the ambulance, so I hope he's all right.
Brent, 3 for 3. Nice job this year.
All right, thank you.
That's Brent Jarvis. He picks up yet another victory in the Poiriers True Value Renegade Division. We'll talk with Keith.
Scarborough. All right, we are set to go as the field works into turns 3 and 4. Fidelis Care Sportsman main event. Slow pace as they work into the 4th turn. Now they are on the hammer. Here they come along the front stretch. Green flag is out. Danny Sullivan in car 3 on the outside. The 74 of Neil Provost on the inside as they box it up 3 wide. Look at Adam Pearson go. Pearson threads the needle in the 15. The 15's on the move to the front. He knows he's got to go quick with some of the cars that have started in front. Pearson dives down low in turn number 4. Here comes Adam Pearson. He's looking to roll. Lonnie Rivers in front of him. That lane taken away now from the 15. Out front, it's Danny Sullivan. Neil Provost, car 74, runs in second. Third is Chris Kaye. Fourth is the 7 of Cody Aubin. Jamie Begor in car 19 rounds out the top 5. Aubin with a bobble in turn 4. Begor will look to take advantage down on the inside. Aubin holds serve in that 4th spot. Begor running in 5th. Moise Page in the 49 working on the outside. He runs into 6th position. 7th is the 20X. That's the Marcia Holmes machine for Jamie LaFountain. Then it's Lonnie Rivers. He's in 8th. 9th on the outside, Adam Pearson. He gets way up off into the cushion. He's going to lose a spot. Now slingshots down low. Look at Pearson trying to make that move as he tries to dig underneath Connor Cleveland. Cleveland in the 09 trying to hang on to the spot. Pearson in the 15 trying to find a way around. He's got a rocket ship, but he's got to make his way quickly towards the front. Out front, it is Danny Sullivan as they come to complete lap number 4.
Boy, that battle mid-pack's been real good between the 15 of Pearson and the 09 of Cleveland. Pearson looked high and low, but he can't find a way around Cleveland in the 09. Pearson again trying to work the berm down on the inside of 1 and 2, but Cleveland holds the spot. Speedway is moving through the field. The 08 works past the 9B of Hunter Bates. Meanwhile, Nick Haywood looking to move down on the inside as well. Speedway pushes up off the 4th, 3rd. Contact coming out of 4. Haywood had to get on the binders as the 9 of Bates came down the racetrack a bit. Lonnie Rivers in the number 7 runs in front of the 09. That's Connor Cleveland. Rivers in the R7. Last time pushed up in turn number 2. A look from down on the inside from Cleveland. Good work there. Luis Page looks down to the inside. Begor in the 19. He pushes in turn number 2. Page works through down to the inside. Page to position number 4. Begor back to number 5. Josh Terry in the 43 about to go a lap down as they work off the 4th turn. Daryl Nutting around in turn number 2. The Camaro Slate Onyx number 42 has spun in turn number 2, and that's going to bring out a yellow flag.
Is that Mike Coffey Jr.? No, it's Jack Speedway in the 08. Coffey Jr. is the row behind. He's outside Nick Haywood in the 29. 6 laps complete. On our way to 25 tonight, and the green flag is out. Sullivan on the outside. Jamie Begor looking to hook onto his back bumper, trying to move to that 2nd spot. Page got snookered on the restart. He's going to lose a couple of spots. Here's Begor on the outside as they're 3 wide, working for position. Page fighting in that 5th spot now. Kaye on his back bumper. The outside line looking to roll. Jamie Begor diving down low for the lead. Here's Begor looking for the lead in turn number 1. Begor on the inside, Sullivan on the outside, wheel to wheel for the lead off turn number 2. Oh, it sticks well for Begor on the inside. Begor's got the lead going to turn number 3. Car off the pace at the back of the pack. That's Tyler Terry in the 44. The field continues to run out front. Begor the leader. Running in second is Sullivan in car 3. Terry's headed back to the garage area. 3 wide going up into turn number 1. Speedway had to get way up into the cushion as he was pushed there by Connor Cleveland. Out front it is the 19 of Begor. Running in second is Danny Sullivan. Page runs in 3rd. Provost runs in 4th. Aubin is 5th. Running in 6th. It is the R7 of Lonnie Rivers. 8th is now the 15 of Adam Pearson. 9th is Chris Kaye. Rounding out the top 10, Connor Cleveland. Nick Haywood runs in 11th. Jamie LaFountain down to the infield. He's back at speed in the 20X, but now all the way to the back of the pack. Page is on a move. He won in this division in week 1, and now he has gone to 2nd. Keep an eye on a 49X as he tries to reel in the 19 of Jamie Begor, and he's got to do that with confidence because earlier in the race he made a move to work past Begor, and he is quickly reeling him in.
Yeah, the outside groove is the one that really started to charge towards the front on that restart. Begor was able to make it happen down on the bottom, though, as he made that pass of Sullivan. Page in the 49 worked his way through turns 1 and 2. He's about 2 car lengths, maybe 3 off the back bumper of the Huntley trucking number 19 of Jamie Begor. Then it's a good gap back to the 3 of Danny Sullivan. Neil Provost runs in 4th, and it's 5th place right now for the R7 of Lonnie Rivers. Look who's on the move and cooking. That's Adam Pearson, the East Corinth driver out of Vermont, working his way towards the front. He's looking to crack into the top 5 as he runs the cushion right now in turns 1 and 2.
Pearson, though, is running out of time as we approach the halfway point of this one. That last completed green flag lap, Page was almost 0.2 of a second quicker than Jamie Begor. Begor continues to lead in the 19. Page looking down low for the lead over in turn number 2. Moise Page in the 49X trying to take the lead away from Jamie Begor. The Huntley trucking machine still shows the way by a car length. Page is there on the inside. Begor will hold him off for now. Page right on the back bumper. Running in 3rd, it is the 3 of Sullivan. 4th is Provost. 5th is still Lonnie Rivers. Adam Pearson wants to go. He's all over the back bumper as the race for the lead is on. Over in turn number 3, Page trying to take it away from Begor. Page digging down low. Begor up high. Yellow flag is out. It is for the 94 of Gabriel Sear. And that brings out the caution flag with 10 laps complete. 11 laps remain on our way to 25. Paget, 49X. The leader is on the outside. That's Jamie Bigor. Ready to roll again. He's on the hammer now. Here they come through turn number 4. Onto the front stretch. Green flag is out. Oh, they box it up along the front stretch. Look out. All kinds of contact. Cars piling in along the front stretch. Yellow flag. Behind the leaders, things boxed up. Jamie LaFountain 14th in the deuce. That is Rico Hernandez. And Billy Cook rounds out the field. He is 15th in the M70. All right, ready to roll again. 14 down, 11 to go. Here they come on the hammer off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Wheel to wheel they go, sailing up into turn number 1. Bigor, the 19 on the outside, trying to hold serve. Pearson's off the pace. Pearson bobbled in 1 and 2. Back on it now, but the guy that's really going to lose a number of spots is Speeshock in the 08 as he was bogged down behind the 15.
Pearson's got problems. He talked about getting a piece of that contact. Certainly something wrong with that number 15.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to turn now. The 19 of Bigor holding off Paget. Boy, what a popular win that would be if he could bring this one home tonight. Here comes Jamie Bigor in the number 19. Paget running in the second spot, sizing him up, looking down low. Bigor holding serve. Third is Neil Provost. He's got a good run going. Fourth is Danny Sullivan in the 3. Fifth, it's the R7 of Rivers off of turn number 2. Again, Paget is looking down low as they set sail into turn number 3. Bigor working a higher line. Paget digging at the inside line. It is still Jamie Bigor leading at the line by a car length. 1 and 2 is where Paget's getting it done though. He sets up well off of turn number 2. So does Bigor on the outside. Bigor will hold serve. They're both pulling away from that third place runner, Neil Provost, to the 74. Jamie Bigor, Huntley trucking number 19, increases the lead this time. Bigor turning his fastest lap of the race at 18.3, it looks like, on the scoring monitor. Jamie Bigor trying to pull away.
Bigor in that number 19, increasing the lead to 3 or 4 car lengths over Moise Paget. Then it's a good gap back to the 74. That's Hollywood. Neil Provost is the number 74. Danny Sullivan is hanging on to 4th. Right now, it is Lonnie Rivers in position number 5. Johnny Scarborough looking to move down on the inside. He's got the number 61 hooked down on the bottom. Haywood's 29, a little slick that time in turns 1 and 2. As they work this time off the 4th turn, Jamie Bigor has Moise Paget right there on the back door with 5 to go.
5 laps to go for Jamie Bigor. Paget is in the hunt. Paget looks down low. Bigor with trouble in turn number 2. Here comes Paget through the inside. Bigor had trouble in the second turn. Paget makes the pass. Bigor looking to come back after him. Bigor, the 19, looking to follow through off of turn number 4. He's going to fall now 2 car lengths behind. Paget looking to pull away in 1 and 2. A bobble for Bigor. Paget was there to take advantage, and now he's looking to run away. Paget by 5 car lengths in the middle of the backstretch. Bigor runs in second. Provost is third. Fourth is Sullivan. Running in fifth is Lonnie Rivers. Scarborough is up to 6th. Nick Haywood runs in 7th. Working in the 8th spot. That is the 09 of Connor Cleveland. Minus the power steering, and he is really working that car, trying to maintain his position. 2 laps to go this time for Moise Paget. Paget off at turn number 4, pulling away from Bigor with 2 laps to go. He'll go up into turn number 1. He's got an open track in front. Good racing behind, trying to get into the top 5. Contact between Haywood and the 29 and the 61 of Scarborough. They're racing for position. Haywood digging down low. Boy, he's got that inside line dial, but here comes Scarborough back after him on the outside. White flag is out. 1 to go for Paget. Paget flying through 1 and 2. Paget down the backstretch. He's opened it up. Half the backstretch is the advantage. On his way to win number 2. He's going to be 2 out of 3 on the season. Here is Paget off of turn number 4. Checkered flags are out. Moise Paget is the winner. Finishing in second is Jamie Bigor in the number 19. Finishing in third, Neil Provost. Great run. Finishing in fourth, it's Danny Sullivan in the 3. Fifth is Johnny Scarborough. 6th, Lonnie Rivers. 7th is Nick Haywood. 8th, Connor Cleveland. 9th to Adam Pearson. And rounding out the top 10 is Jack Speeshock in the 08.
All right, here is Moise Paget. Paget out of the number 49X. Win number 2 in 2017 for Moise. We'll give him a chance to take the helmet off. Win number 2 of 2017. Come on over, Moise. Félicitations, congratulations. Come on right over here. Win number 2 in 2017. Talk about the pass down on the inside. It seemed as though the 19 bobbled a little bit, and you were able to come through on the inside.
Yeah, I was looking for the mistake because it was pretty fast too, and I had a lot of flap to do it, so I wait for the good time and take the spot.
So a lot of patience. Obviously, you knew you had a good car, just waiting for an opportunity to move on the inside.
Yeah, I know I was the fastest car, but I didn't have the lead for the restart and everything, so.
And talk a little bit about the car later on. It seemed as though the racetrack started to get a little slick down on the inside, but your car still okay down on the inside. Top or bottom, your car seemed to be good all over the place.
Yeah, we put the good setup and the good shock, so we was fast everywhere, and we was smooth in the 3 and 4 because it was pretty slick there, so the car was perfect.
And I know this car is going to be used in about 5 minutes. Who's jumping into the 49X?
Kelra Bidou is going to use my car because he broke his engine, so he's just going to do a couple laps.
Well, 2 for 3 so far, 2 wins in 2017 for you, Moise. Nice job.
Thank you.
That's Moise Paget, 2 wins in 2000.
Robidoux is starting the 49X. He'll pick up points from the back of the pack after blowing the motor in his qualifier. All right, field set to run, 30 laps the distance for the ground-pounding modifieds tonight. Mike Perotti wants to go. It is time now. Here they come off turn number 4. Green flag is out. In the 35, here comes Travis Bruno looking to dig underneath. Look at Rabi go. Rabi in the 01 nose. If Perotti gets away, he's going to have a hard time chasing him down, so Rabi's got to go now. Perotti in the 35 leading lap number 1 as they come off of turn number 4. Oh, there goes Scarborough around. Scarborough spins over in turn number 4. Might have caught a piece of the inside berm. We got a spinner off of turn number 4 and a yellow flag. Travis Bruno, the 91 New York, inside row 3. Jesse Mueller from Olmstedville on the outside. Steve Bernier from St. Hyacinthe, Quebec in the 25. On the inside row number 4. All right, ready to go again. Here they come off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Rabi right up high in turn number 1, trying to get around the 24 of Patrick Dupree. Dupree digs down low. They're wheel to wheel off 2. There goes Perotti down the backstretch, back to the lead. Here comes Rabi around the outside. Perotti drifts high into 3 and 4. Rabi right behind. Perotti works it down low off turn number 4. Rabi goes to the second spot around the outside of Patrick Dupree. Up towards the wall was George Foley that time in the 34. The 35 of Perotti. The 01 of Rabi. Perotti tries to pull away. 3 car lengths the advantage. He'll be put to the test by that 01 of Chris Rabi. Rabi running in the second spot. He can bide his time and run there, but Perotti wants to get away, and Perotti has quickly opened it up. It's an 8 car length advantage for the 35. Perotti working the top side. Oh, Rabi in a little bit of trouble there in 1 and 2. Gage Morin closes right on the back bumper. Morin gives him a tap going to turn number 3. Perotti continues to rim ride on the outside, then dives down off of turn number 4. He can set it up and throw it wherever he wants right now. He's got an open track in front as lap number 4 is up on the board. A good battle for second. Morin on the inside, Rabi on the outside. Gage Morin's got a good piece tonight. He's running to try to take that second spot away from Chris Rabi. A number of teams saying, not tonight to Chris Rabi.
Well, a nice job by Mike Perotti as you watch him entering the corners. He works up towards the top of the racetrack, and right as he gets about the middle of the track, he's able to get on the hammer and really try and dive in that corner and take it and drive down low off the corner. Really getting good momentum in the Adirondack Auto number 35 as you watch him fly down the front stretch into turns 1 and 2. As you mentioned, looking to check out in this one. Chris Rabi in the 01 really trying to work down on the bottom of the racetrack, but you can tell it's slicked up a little bit down on the inside as Rabi's 01 sliding up the racetrack, and that's really scrubbing off some of his speed. Warren in the number 16 has lost a couple of car lengths as he's back now about 6 car lengths behind the number 01 of Chris Rabi. Steve Bernier on the move. Bernier down on the inside, works underneath the pistol. Patrick Dupree. Bernier to 4th, Dupree back to 5th. They work down the backstretch. It's Jesse Mueller in the 19. He works to position number 6. Mueller and Sons Heavy Duty Towing and Recovery. Number 19 works off the 4th turn as he is rim riding as well. George Foley a little bit earlier in this one smacked the turn 4 wall with the right side tire. Doesn't seem as though it's really played any factor on the Shamrock Bar and Grill number 34 as he works down the backstretch. Mike Perotti, the number 35, crosses the start finish line, and he is picking him up and putting him down on the lap counter.
Fastest car on the racetrack? You want to guess? 25, Steve Bernier is the fastest car on the track by 0.2 of a second. Parati right around 18 flat. Bernier 17.7. 10 laps down now. Parati again, everybody working their way to 30. But keep an eye on the 25. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Certainly a yellow flag brings him into the mix. But he has been the fastest car the last 2 or 3 laps. Good battle again, shaping up for second. Gage Morin's really got a piece tonight with that 16. He is hanging right with Chris Raby in 01. And again, Raby's going back after him down low. The 25 of Bernier continues to turn the fastest times on the stopwatch. 17.7 for Bernier that lap, 18.2 for Parati. Half a second faster that last lap as Mueller is off the pace of the 19. Mueller's atop the track in turn 2. He's going back to the garage. Contact between the 16 and the 01 and 2. Parati was way off the track, trying to work around the 14 of McLean. Here comes Raby closing in now. Parati having a tough time with a 14 car. Parati drifted off the top of the backstretch that last lap. Bernier is closing in. Oh, he got a piece of the berm big time, and that really upset the apple cart. He had to really wall it up. Otherwise, that car was going up towards the top of 2. Working lap traffic, Mike Parati now. Gage Morin is all over the back of the 01 of Chris Raby. They're running side by side in front of the leader. Parati is closing in. The 3 of Lucier, the 24S of Scarborough. Lucier on the top side. Parati, that's where he wants to go. Parati's going to have to tiptoe through the tulips if he wants to work around these 2 slower cars. Down low on the inside, that's not where he wants to be. He moves past Lucier over in turn 2. Now trying to reel in the other lap car that's in front. Once he gets underneath Scarborough, he'll have a lot of running room again. The 01 of Raby also trying to find that room. It is really tough down low, and the guy who was making the down low work, that inside groove, again, Bernier is getting it done. Here comes Morin for second. Bernier is closing in. He's going to be in that battle for second before you know it. Out front, it's still Mike Parati, just past the halfway point as he comes to complete lap number 17.
Watch these cars, slot car race down the front stretch. The 16 of Morin with a slide job in turns 3 and 4. The 01 of Raby cuts back down underneath.
Whoa!
Here's Morin again with a look down to the inside. Great battle for the second spot. A blanket on those 3 cars battling for second. Bernier right down in the 4th spot. He's just taking a look at this battle. Meanwhile, he's got to peek down to the inside down the front stretch. Jake Scarborough in the 24S, he gets the heck out of harm's way as the 16 of Morin comes through with the second spot. Raby in the 01, he runs in 3rd. Here comes Bernier. Bernier wants 3rd. Steve Bernier in the number 25 looks down to the inside. He's trying to make that car hook down on the inside, but Raby able to hold the momentum up on top, and he keeps the 3rd spot for now. Mike Parati in the Adirondack Auto 35 is still holding serve out front. A comfortable lead for Parati in that number 35 as he is just working the top of the racetrack and again continuing to funnel down off the 4th turn. 10 laps to go this time for Parati in the Adirondack Auto number 35.
Barring breaking down, that time Morin really went through the berm down low. That's going to cost him a lot of spots on the track, or at least position on the track, because Parati's getting away. It was really misdriven that time by Morin going into turn number 1. Less than 10 to go now for Mike Parati. Chris Raby trying to hold on to that 3rd spot. The pace of the 25 of Bernier has slowed a little bit. He can't get past that 0-1 of Chris Raby. And again, the inside line, it is really tricky right now as they're trying to work down low. There's not much there. Everybody's having to go to the top side and try to find the fast way around the track. Gage Morin is trying to chase down Mike Parati. And that last lap, Morin was 0.4 of a second quicker. At this pace, he will be in the mix, and he'll have a chance to chase him down. Morin has gone topside. He is trying to chase down Mike Parati. Everybody's topside now. Well, Morin, look at him in 1 and 2. He'll diamond the turn, go to the top, and try to power off 2 and chase him down. The 25 of Bernier has moved underneath Chris Raby in 01. Bernier goes to 3rd. Raby back to the 4th spot. Bernier pushes badly in 3 and 4. Raby comes back after him on the inside. Steve Bernier running in that 3rd position as we're about to get 5 laps to go this time by. 5 to go for Mike Parati. Parati's going to run on slower traffic again, and this certainly could factor in the result. 5 to go for Mike Parati. Lap 25 goes up on the board. Parati working high through 1 and 2. Morin digging down low. But again, you see Parati get away from him off the top on that second turn. 3 and 4 is where Morin is hooked up. It looks like Parati is better in 1 and 2, although that time Parati was really fast off of 3 and 4. Parati's going to go around George Foley in the 34. Morin continues to work down low, drifts up high, trying to close in on the 35 machine. Steve Bernier is pulling away from Chris Raby. Here again is Gage Morin trying to close the distance as they work off of turn number 4. Parati continues to lead. The lead is down to about 6 car lengths. Gage Morin continues to close. Lap 28 will be on the board this time. Morin with a tough time in turn 2. 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks are out. Lap traffic is going to factor in. Here comes Parati off turn number 4 with 2 laps to go. Parati going around Matt Woodruff in the 55. Gage Morin continues to close in the 16. Parati down the backstretch, trying to hold serve again, maintaining that advantage. How is the lap traffic going to behave? Gage Morin is closing in. White flag is out. Here comes Parati along the front stretch. Morin is just 4 car lengths behind. Parati through 1 and 2. Heavy traffic. Morin might have got a bump from the 55. Morin gets good bite off 2. Morin closing the 2 car lengths. Parati on the outside of Greg Atkins. Morin is there on the inside. Here comes Morin for the win. It's going to be a drag race. They touch off 4. Checker flag. Parati wins. Second to Morin. Third, it's going to be the 25 of Bernier. Finishing in 4th, Chris Raby. And the race for 5th, I believe it's going to be the 24 of Patrick Dupree. Dupree brings it home in the 5th spot. Wow. Really digging all around the racetrack as well. Everybody was chasing this Adirondack Auto number 35. Parati is unbuckling now and getting his helmet off, and then he'll be out in victory lane. And he'll talk to Robbie, and Robbie will talk to Gage as well, and Steve Bernier. All right, he's about to climb out of his car. And when he does, I know you'll give him a really loud ovation. Here he is, everybody, coming out right now. Give him a big round of applause. The winner tonight, the Adirondack Auto 35, Mike Parati! Robbie's got him trackside.
All right, thank you very much, Rob. We'll allow Mike to come over. All right, here is Mike Parati. Mike, nice job tonight. And, well, first we're going to talk about the lap traffic. Certainly it's always nice to start on the pole, but you have to have a good car to match it and maintain the lead out in front. That was the case for you tonight. Talk about the lap traffic. The last 4 or so laps is when lap traffic became a factor. What was going through your mind? Was it just simply hitting your marks? It seemed as though this car was very good up on the top of the racetrack.
Yeah, there was bite up there. Lap traffic wasn't a problem. We were fortunate to start up front. Had some really good cars behind us. In the next few weeks we'll start behind them and see how it goes, but those are good guys behind us.
I know it's been a lot of bad luck so far for the Adirondack Auto number 35. Went through motor trouble week number 1, leading last week, broke the steering box. Really got to feel good to pull into victory lane tonight, considering some of the bad luck that you guys have had throughout 2017 so far.
Yeah, it really feels good. It's always good to win. At my age, you don't never know when the last one is. But the track was great. It was a lot of fun. Just looking forward to next week.
And I know a lot of people were on the edges of their seat watching the number 35 work through the traffic, and as you mentioned, it certainly has to feel good. I'm not sure when the last win was for you, but I know this one must feel really good, and we'll look for the number 35 throughout 2017. I'm sure this won't be the only time we'll see you here.
I hope not. We're looking forward to it. It's a blast. This track's a lot of fun. It's really nice.
Mike, nice job tonight.
Thank you.
That's Mike Parati. He picks up the checkered flag tonight.
So we'll see if either Daniels in the 95D or Roland Gay in the 5 will have a repeat winner, or will there be a first-time winner at the end of this one? Green flag's out. Here comes the field working up into turn number 1. It's going to be Sean Walker showing the way up into 1 and 2. The 95D of Michael Daniels running in that 2nd spot. And the 13 of Nathan Smart. Good run for Roland Gay off of turn 2. See how the cars handle the track conditions tonight as they work off the 4th turn down the line. The leader of lap number 1 is going to be the 77 of Sean Walker. Roland Gay's not afraid to take his car up on the outside. Car 5 trying to grab the 3rd spot away from Nathan Smart, and he has done that off of turn number 2. car 77, Roland Gay, car 5. Car 5 trying for the lead. 3 cars racing for the lead off of turn number 4. And it's Sean Walker holding on, but Roland Gay's there on the outside with car 5. Roland Gay trying to take the lead away. Oh, and trouble in turn 2.
Door check.
Problems over in turn 2 for Roland Gay. His car went a little bit squirrely over in the second turn, came back down the track right into the 95D of Michael Daniels.
You think perhaps that was returning a favor?
No, I don't think so. I think Roland was going for the lead, and the last thing he wanted was to have trouble in the second turn and come down the track, and you can see it's broke the right front on the 95D of Michael Daniels. He's
throwing up chunks.
digging into the dirt.
Not literally, but quite.
Derek Coolidge in the 471 has gone back to the garage area. We got a 3-car race, and all 3 of them are racing for the lead. Let's not hope they all crash into each other and all end up in the wall. Could you have a race with no winner?
We'll nominate a winner.
Nathan Smart in car 13 led that lap. How about that? The Altona driver leading.
Sean Walker, former tow truck driver here at the Speedway.
Well, he doesn't want to.
He graduated from the tow truck to a Strictly stock.
That's good move.
That's how easy it is. You can drive a tow truck, you can drive a Strictly stock.
He doesn't want to end up on the wrong end of one of those tow trucks.
However, he has great experience. He'll be able to help them hook it up quickly if he does have an issue.
You don't want the business end of the record.
So here goes Roland.
Can Nathan Smart hold on? Roland Gay in car 5, pretty good head of steam going into 3 and 4, but then had his momentum broken. Oh, Roland went way down low.
Off-roading. So again, this is a division that if you're sitting in the grandstands and you think you can be a good race car driver, even if you don't think you can be a good race car driver, why not try it? Jump into it. I mean, you can compete with one of the best 10th graders at the Northeastern Clinton Central School.
And he's going for the lead now. On the there goes a tire.
No, that is a tire.
It's headed towards the pits. Look out in the pits. It's still bouncing. Is running. Oh, somebody
just made a catch. Did he signal for a fair catch?
That was a good catch.
He could be tackled over in the garage area.
Tire came off of Roland's number 5.
But right now in charge, it's Nathan Smart.
Yes, the Altona native.
But he's not a tyrant. He's just an Altona native.
And he's got the green flag. But so does Sean Walker. Sean Walker is going for the lead up in turn number 1. And Nathan Smart in the 13 says not so fast. He's going to hang on to the lead, but Sean Walker's got a pretty good run going down the backstretch.
With a number like 77, you have to be fast.
Smart in the 13. And if you drive a car with a number 13 on it,
you got to be lucky.
That's asking to be unlucky.
Oh.
But he's tempting fate and doing quite well. Looking for, again, to be the 3rd different winner in 3.
Another one.
Another tire goes
that's
away.
headed right for the grader.
Oh, boy.
Look out.
Oh, did that split the difference?
That's a good shot.
That went right through the middle.
That's 3 points for Coolidge.
They had the head pin was right there, and then
I'm going with the pace truck.
Yeah, some of those haulers may not be safe.
Yeah, Cale Roby may want to hustle out of the way because that looks like it's an expensive hauler. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. All right, it's a 2-horse race coming off of turn number 4. As they make their way down the front straight, green flag.
Green, white, checkered finish, right?
Still have 1 race left.
All right.
Smart's got the lead.
That was perhaps the smart call. Walker going on the outside. We will have a first-time winner in this division. 3 races, 3 different winners. And the white flag is going to be out this time.
Well, this is setting up to be a good finish.
Nathan Smart from Altona in the 13. Sean Walker in the 77 from Plattsburgh gets a good run off of number 2, looking on the outside. Can he carry his momentum in through 3 and 4? Smart in the 13, little rear view mirror driving, drifts up the racetrack, but he's going to hang on, it looks like, down the line, and it is Nathan Smart from Altona. And a little
Crowd, Nathan Smart getting out of his number 13. We'll have a word with Nathan Smart. Here he is. Give him a nice round of applause. First win of the season for Nathan Smart. Come on over. we'll talk with Nathan Smart. Nathan, nice job on the victory tonight. First off, I want you to tell me how much fun it is, obviously, just being able to jump into a division, a car that is rather inexpensive, and come out here and race on the track.
Oh, it's fun. You have a blast. Everybody should build one.
And again, tonight obviously started the race with 4 cars, but this is a division where we'd like to see that grow, and there is potential for growth. Talk about a little bit just getting into the race car. Probably not a whole lot of time with setting this race car up and making it ready to come to the racetrack.
No, not that much time. It's just fun to do.
And on that last restart, able to hold off Sean. Talk about that restart. You thought your car was pretty good down on the inside?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was handling. I had to go with it.
Always a good thing when the car handles. First win of the season for you. Nice job.
Yep, thank you.
That's Nathan Smart. He wins his first win of his first race of 2017. Joyce Huntley is
North versus South. Like a tag team. I like that. It's the Battle of Route 22.
I didn't spot
What
any
happened?
MLB scores. Jim Pulsifer?
Bad update, Jim Pulsifer. Is that a Yankees update? Huh?
All right, green flag is out.
Oh, no.
Jim Pulsifer's got to put his phone away.
Oh, yeah, the Yankees are winning. 7-0.
Blind Squirrel finds it out every once in a while.
No, they're still in first place. You can't say that. It's a trend now.
Blind Squirrel found a nut there to this point in the season as well. Michael Whalen out front in the number 11. It's Eddie Brissett running in second. Tyler Irwin, he's the point leader in this division, tied with Josh Laporte. He runs in third. Where's the Renegade tonight for Irwin? Didn't he say in Victory Lane next week?
Hey, when you win, you want to go win again.
Double duty, come
He's
on.
trying to go back-to-back.
Not heavy duty, but double duty.
The question will be, can Michael Whalen and or Fast Eddie deny that 54 from back-to-back wins? I think they could. Michael Whalen looks pretty good here.
We had 3 different winners in the Strictly Stocks. We're now looking for a third different winner in the Busch Beer Mini Mods.
You know who was good the first week? Roger LeBounty in that number 10, but he hasn't been back the last couple of weeks.
Well, he was here last week.
What happened?
Attrition.
In
He
practice?
had problems in the heat.
Oh, okay.
At least based on.
Did I miss that?
At least based on my scoring sheet. He was not out for the feature, along with Dave Deemore. Deemore was not able to make it out for the feature also. But it's still Whalen out in front in the number 11. Fast Eddie right now in the second spot. And, well, if you will, you could throw a blanket on the top three cars compared to the rest of the field. Dennis Giddings is safely running in fourth.
I think it's a case where you really have to hit your marks now. You know, Michael Whalen, if he just focuses and hits his marks, they all seem to be running apparently pretty close to equal times around the track.
And again, as we talked about it with the dirt surface, if you miss your mark, a mess up or a little bobble could cost you a little more than it would on asphalt.
Right. Dirt is not as forgiving as what you're saying.
That's correct. In that sense, at least. Well, here comes Tyler Irwin. He wants a piece of second. And we'll see the cross flags this time. It'll be halfway for Whalen in the 11. Halfway for Michael Whalen. Fast City trying to dirt track it a little bit.
One of those bobbles you're talking about.
Oh, boy. And here comes Tyler Irwin down to the inside.
Opens the door.
Well, he looked him in the eye and went right on by with the 54.
Could you see him do that?
Yes,
you could.
I would have been able to earlier when I was standing in turn 3 talking.
You have younger eyes than I do. I hardly can see the list that's in front of me anymore.
That's a good point. We're going to have to invest in a little flashlight, or perhaps, well, we have one in here, but it turns on the lights in the entire control tower. I don't need it shined in my eyes. Then I won't be able to see. Lap traffic couldn't play a factor here. Dennis Giddings in the number 34. He's down on the inside. And, well, he's doing a good job holding his lane down on the bottom.
Yeah. I thought Tyler Irwin, maybe if they might have had room inside the 34 and would have maybe picked up some room.
Forced the issue?
Yeah, chased him down a little bit.
Well, we're looking for our third different winner in 2017.
Right.
But Tyler Irwin's trying to deny that.
Well, Michael Whalen's he's pretty smooth.
Irwin's digging, though.
He has not made a mistake. You know, I think this division would be a lot of fun if you get 10 to 12 cars out here. I think these guys put on a pretty good show.
Yeah, they sure do.
We've got some racy guys.
And here's Irwin now, right on the back bumper. Irwin's got a card to play. And when you're the leader and you see that car pull up on the back bumper, you start gripping the wheel a little bit. It's like a 3-foot putt in golf.
Yeah, the sphincter tight.
That's right.
You don't want a rear view mirror drive.
No. In golf, you have the sphincter putt. This is the sphincter lap.
Yeah. Pressure's on.
Here's Irwin looking down on the inside. Whalen pushes up a bit. The door's open down on the inside. White flag is out. Contact off the 4th turn. And Whalen still got the lead. Irwin in the 54 right on the back bumper.
I think he's going to get him in 3 and 4.
He's got a chance. He's going to go to the top off of turn number 2. Whalen protecting the bottom. Irwin up top. Irwin, though, hits the brakes. He wants to try and get down to the inside. Whalen pushes up the track a bit. Uses the bumper. Mirror drives. Perhaps a move out of the Gabriel's New York stables. And down to the line, it looks like Whalen.
Whalen flag. Tyler Irwin gave it a good look in his number 54, but he'll have to settle for that 2nd spot.
Take care.
We're playing Baltimore tonight. They were ahead. They can't beat Baltimore. I haven't had an update in a while. The game was late. The 7th inning. I don't know if their pitching's that good. But they can hit. Yeah. We'll see you, Jim.
With a 2nd place run, and Fast Eddie is checking his car out. The number 15 will go trackside. Here's Robbie.
All right, here's Mike Whalen. He's out of the number 11. We'll have him come on around. All right, here is Mike Whalen. Mike, go right here. That way we can see you on camera. You don't want to be standing behind the pole. That's not a good spot to see your face on camera. Right. Well, talk about the race in the final laps. It looked as though Tyler had a good look down to the inside. Might have got a piece of you coming off of 4. You were able to hang on to it and protect the bottom for the win.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I could hear him coming. I don't have a mirror in this car, but I just give it to her and go. You know, I knew he was coming. He's a fast car. You know, he raced clean, so that's a good thing.
Talk a little bit about the learning curve. Obviously, you've raced a little bit on dirt, but you don't have all that much of a background on dirt. Talk about the learning curve and what it's like to get used to it.
It's the difference in grip and tire management. And, it's rough, as you can see. So it's a lot different than asphalt.
Perhaps a little easier on the tires as far as how long you get to use them?
Easier on the tires, but rougher on the rest of the car. Right. Yeah, it shows in every class. So, but it's dirt. It's fun.
Well, win number 1, now 3 different winners through 3 weeks in 2017 in the Busch Beer Mini Modifieds. Fortunately, it's you tonight. Nice job, Mike.
Thank you.
That's Michael Whalen. He wins for the first time in 2017. Joyce Huntley is here.